Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. This is Naman and I'm back with another video. So this is going to be a comparison video in which I will be comparing three of the most sought after New Balance sneakers of all time, which are New Balance 237, New Balance 327 and New Balance 574. So in today's video, I will be talking about similarities and differences between these three sneakers so that in case if you're looking to buy one out of these three, you can make an informed decision for yourself. And before I start with the video, in case if you're watching one of my videos for the first time on this channel, we mainly talk about sneakers and a little bit about streetwear as well. So if you like today's video, do subscribe to the channel. You can also follow me on Instagram. Here's my Instagram handle. And now let's quickly start with the video. Now, starting with the video, we're going to start with one similarity among these three sneakers and one main reason I'm actually comparing these three specific sneakers from New Balance is their utility. Now, utility of a sneaker is how you intend to use a sneaker or what is the main purpose of buying a particular sneaker. There are certain sneakers which you only want to wear on occasions like your Jordans or your Yeezys. There are few sneakers that you want to wear when you know that you will be walking a lot, so basically your comfortable sneakers. And then there are certain sneakers who you like to wear on daily basis, so they're called daily beaters or sneakers which are great for daily use, sneakers which provide comfort, they look good, and they are made with decent quality material as well. So these three sneakers from New Balance are generally worn by people on a daily basis. That's how I wear them as well. So these three sneakers from New Balance come under New Balance's budget range of sneakers. They're quite comfortable, the quality of material used in them is decent, and they look good on feet as well. So most of the people, not just sneakerheads but non-sneakerheads around the world as well, like to wear these three models from New Balance on a daily basis. So that is the utility of these three sneakers. Now, starting with the differences, there are five major differences that I see among these three sneakers, and I will be talking about all of them one by one. Starting with the first and the most important one is comfort and fitting of these three sneakers. Now, as I mentioned earlier, that these three sneakers are generally worn or used as a daily wear sneakers from New Balance. So when you're wearing a sneaker on a daily basis, comfort and fitting is one of the most important factor to consider. So when I talk about comfort and fitting, for me, a clear pick is always going to be New Balance 574, and let me tell you why. If I talk about New Balance 237, New Balance 237 though look like it has a very wide toe area, it fits you very snug, and at the same time it also does not come with any such known technology from New Balance to provide comfort to your feet. Majority of comfort comes from your insole, which is also not that heavily padded. So in terms of comfort and fitting, New Balance 237 is going to be my last pick. My second pick is going to be New Balance 327. It definitely fits you better than New Balance 237, but at the same time, it also does not come with any such special technology from New Balance to provide comfort to your feet. The good thing about this is that they have given a better cushioning in your midsole, so it feels better on your feet. It feels a little lightweighted as well, and in terms of fitting as well, this fits better than your New Balance 237. But if I talk about New Balance 574, New Balance 574 is one of the classic New Balance sneaker. The sneaker is known for walking. These sneakers are lightweighted compared to these two. The sneakers also come with New Balance walking and running technology, so they are more comfortable on your feet. And the best thing I like about New Balance is that it fits so better. Though sneaker does not look that wide, but it has got a lot of room in your toe area, and at the same time your insoles and the padding in your sock line and the tongue is also way better compared to New Balance 237 and 327. So in terms of comfort and fitting, New Balance 574 is not just better but way better compared to these two sneakers. Now coming to the next difference among these three sneakers is quality of material used on them. Talking about quality of material, New Balance is known for using good quality material on sneakers. And even if I talk about these three specific sneakers, all these three sneakers come in different variety of materials used on them. New Balance 574, 90% of the time come out with suede materials, which are generally more premium and look better on your feet. Then New Balance 327 and 237 generally come out with a combination of suede and leather. So if you prefer an all suede sneaker, go for New Balance 574. If you prefer a combination of suede and leather, In terms of quality of material, I prefer New Balance 327, specifically this one, the one that I have. On this one, they have used very good quality tumbled leather and a decent quality suede material on it. Now, the third major difference between these three sneakers, and I think one of the most important factors to consider before buying a sneaker, is look of the shoe. Now, look of the sneaker can vary. A lot of people like different looking sneakers. A lot of people are looking for different kind of looking sneakers. So it is a very personal thing when it comes to look of a sneaker. But if I have to pick one when it comes to look of a sneaker, I think New Balance 327 is it looks a little weird in terms of the shape of the silhouette. It is quite broad from the outside and quite sleek from the inside. So though it is a very different sort of a looking sneaker, looks very unique compared to other New Balance sneakers. But honestly, I'm not that big a fan of how New Balance 327 looks. On the other hand, I really like how they have made New Balance 237. Though it looks very simple, it looks a bit chunky, but at the same time, it is not too chunky as well. And I think this shoe looks really good on your feet. And in terms of look, I personally feel this is the best looking shoe among these three sneakers, because if I talk about New Balance 574, they look very simple. This is obviously, it looks like a sports shoe converted into a lifestyle shoe, so a combination of that. So it looks good, it looks decent. But if I have to pick one in terms of look, I will always end up picking New Balance 237. Now, coming to the next difference and one of the most important factors to consider before buying a daily wear shoe, it is the price of a sneaker. Now, if I talk about price of these sneakers, they vary a lot. Starting with New Balance 237, they normally retail for about 8,000 rupees here in India, and you can easily get them for about 4 to 5,000 rupees, because it normally are available for about 40 to 50% off. So if you're looking for a shoe under 5,000 rupees, this is clearly a good pick, and this is one of the best budget sneaker options from New Balance. If I talk about these two, they normally retail for about 10,000 rupees here in India. This one is available on various platforms for about 50 or 40 to 50% off, so you can get them for about 5 to 6,000 rupees, so slightly above New Balance 237. New Balance 327 is currently going for about 7 to 8,000 rupees, so definitely on the higher end if I talk about daily wear sneakers. So these two sneakers are a good pick if you want to consider price. If you're looking for something less than 5,000 rupees, you can go for New Balance 237. If you can go a slightly above 5,000 rupees, you can definitely go for New Balance 574 as well. And coming to the last difference among these three sneakers, which is availability and color options, I have been looking for these three sneakers a lot lately on all the different platforms, and currently New Balance 574 is available in multiple colors and on multiple platforms and in multiple sizes as well. If I talk about these two, they have been available on a lot of different platforms, but only in a couple of different colors. New Balance 327 was once available in almost all the platforms in multiple colors, if I talk about a couple of years ago. Similarly, for New Balance 237 as well, for the last couple of years, they were available on a lot of different platforms in a lot of different colors and sizes. But if I talk about current situation, currently they are only available in a few colors on few platforms, wherein New Balance 574 is available in multiple colors on multiple platforms and in almost all the sizes. And also, I have left the links for all these three sneakers down on the description from wherever I could get them. But if I talk about availability and color options, New Balance 574 is definitely more easy to get, and you've got more choices to get them in as well. All right, guys, so these were the five major differences among these three sneakers. And to conclude the video, and in case if I have to say which sneaker I would pick for myself, I think, keeping all factors in mind, my personal pick will always going to be New Balance 574, and I'll tell you why. These sneakers are more comfortable, they're lightweighted, they're great for walking. They might not look the best among these three sneakers, but they're clearly not that bad in terms of look. Also, at the same time, this sneaker is part of New Balance history. This is a legacy sneaker from New Balance. Sneaker has been around for a very long time. And for people who do not know, New Balance 574 was my first New Balance sneaker. I bought not this one, another pair of New Balance. I bought a pair of New Balance 574 when I didn't even know New Balance is a brand. I actually just bought it for the color. I'll put a photo somewhere here if I could find one in that old shoe. But New Balance 574 has been in my daily rotation for almost 5 6 years now, 6 years now, and I love wearing this shoe. I love how it feels on your feet. I love how it looks on my feet, and in general, it's just that I feel very comfortable when I'm wearing a pair of New Balance 574. Alright, guys, so that's it for today's video. I hope you liked today's video, and if you did, do hit the thumbs up button down there. If you guys are new here, do subscribe to the channel, and do let me know down in the comment section which sneaker do you like the most among these three sneakers from New Balance, and which sneaker would you have picked for yourself. Also, if you want to know more about these three sneakers, I have reviewed all of them in detail in terms of sizing, comfort, cushioning, and all of that. So if you want, you can check out the detailed review video of them as well. I leave the links for them down in the description. If you want, you can also check my playlist of New Balance sneakers, in which I've talked about all the New Balance sneakers I have in my collection. So if you want to check out other New Balance sneakers, you can check it on that playlist. And yep, that's it. Thank you for watching the video till the end, and I will see you guys in the next video.